this is my Wi-Fi router, and I'm gonna 3D print a base for it because my other one got lost or something. So if I'm gonna 3D print something, I usually always like go on Fusion and make something like just a circle, 5 millimeters or something, just a circle, and okay, so if I'm gonna 3D print this, I'm gonna have to measure it, of course, and I'm gonna use my handy dandy calipers. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to set it to 0 and put it on millimeters. So it's on -1. Okay, right, there you go. All right, so we have to measure. We're gonna have to measure this and this. So first, we're gonna measure this part on the bottom piece, and that is 12. I'm gonna say 12. Okay, so so this is the circle, okay? This is where the base is gonna be on. So this is gonna be 75 millimeters. So the circle is gonna be like that, okay? And then there's gonna be the triangle, which is the base, and it puts in there. The circle is just make it flat and stuff so it doesn't fall over. All right, so now we're gonna have a rectangle like this, right? So we're gonna be seeing which, like for this, we have to see for millimeters. We're gonna have to test it out right now. See, measure it again just in case, because you know it might not be the right measurement. This might not be the right measurement. So okay, this is 12. Okay, I'm just gonna say 12. So for this, it's gonna be 12 millimeters, okay? And I'm going to measure this right here. I need a grip. All right, that looks like it's 33. So let's see, okay? So we're gonna give it a whopping of 35, actually. Okay, so it's gonna be 35. So if I'm drawing a new one over here, circle the 75, okay? Like this. This is 12, and this is 35. Okay, so now I'm gonna make the base for my part. So I'm gonna have to create a sketch on here, draw a circle, and that's going to be 75. I'm going to extrude it up to 5. Okay, so now we're going to have to create a sketch on here, this plane, or face. And I'm going to do a center rectangle. And on my piece of paper, it looks like for this side, it's going to be 35. 35, okay. So now on this side, it looks like it's going to be 12. It was 12, so I'm just going to make it 15 because that looks way too small. I'll make it 17. That looks really small. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to bring it up a little bit, like probably like 10. Let's see, 10. Wait, if we go back right here, if you go back, you're gonna have to do a center rectangle, and I'm going to we need an outer die. Just make it something like that. Yeah. I want to make it smaller. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So now I can raise this high. This would be 15, right? That looks reasonable. Yep. All right. Okay. And now I'm gonna have to make the thing for that now. Okay. So the wires. Okay. So now we have to create a sketch on one of these. All right. Create a line. Wait. Coincident. Oh wait, no wait. Midpoint. That's what it is. Sorry. It's midpoint. There we go. Okay. So now I just have to create the lines for this. Like that. And another one. Alright, there we go. Okay, sorry that kept you waiting. Oh, okay, then we're gonna have to delete this. There you go. Well, I can just was I did a two-side. For this, I'm just gonna do through all. Wait, no. I mean two object, and then go over here, select that face, and there we go. All right. Okay. Almost done. Now we need to do this. So it had an angle on the side. So I'm going to make something. I think it's. I'm just gonna give it 80 on this side. At angle on the thing, and I'm gonna do object like that. If you guys didn't know that, you just have to click on it. You don't have to go through this thing and do to object. You just click on the thing when you're whatever it's called, pulling the arrow. Just like this. Q for press pull, and when you're pulling the arrow, just click on the face you want it to go to. There you go. All right. So now I'm gonna mix some patterns through it, and now I'm gonna make a. Let's create a sketch on here. Create circumscribed polygon. Let's put it anywhere. Make it 5. That sounds reasonable. Just I don't care. Just like to go through all of it. I'm not going to change it anyways. So now I'm going to go to pattern, circular pattern. I'm going to go down here. You see that extrude right here? You're going to select that feature. You don't have to actually do that, but that's only if you want to. But I just select the feature in there. Okay, so I'm going to do 12, maybe? 12. And that's too much going on. Probably like 8. That's good. All right. Get that, and then now let's create a sketch on here. Doesn't matter where it's at. Actually, here, if I go count real quick, and this line is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got this, yeah, but that's kind of hard. Go like that, make a line like that. Center, no, wait, make a line like that, no, alright, let me see, it's not connecting, it's not snapping, oh wait, I don't have the snap on, there you go, alright, so you snap on, let me see, snap it on there and make that 8. That center circle. Okay, that's a pain in the butt. There we go. Doesn't really matter if they're like the same way. Okay, now that looks good. Okay, there we go. We're done now. We just had to make some patterns because it was pretty blank. Pretty was it lame if it was like that? So I'm just gonna I just made some patterns and. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to File, 3D Print. Okay, click this guy and. My print is going to be Rapid Host. So now I am going to go Rapid Host. Just wait a second. Alright. Okay. So now we got this. Now we're going to go Slicer, Slice. All right, now go save for SD print. Save. And now we're gonna name it Wi-Fi holder 2. Wi-Fi holder 2. The other one I just tried to see if it would fit. So the estimated printing time is 1 hour, 1 minute, 11 seconds. So put it in there. It doesn't look too great. Gonna have to make some adjustments, guys. Look at that. Falls over. So I'm gonna have to make adjustments on Fusion and print it again. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in my history and get this sketch right here. Now I'm going to edit sketch, or this body right here. And now I'm going to edit sketch, and I'm going to keep this 13. It's fine. It's perfect. Now I'm going to get this, and this is going to be 35. You know why? Because 37, I just checked on now, the 3D printer, it was way too big. So 35, I had the other one at 35. And this angle, sorry, which was way too big. So I gotta have to change this and this, because this doesn't even have to be that like big. It just have to be small. It doesn't have to be big at all. Just like that. Okay, finish. See, there we go. Look at that. Brand new, brand spanking new. And I'm gonna change this sketch. I'm gonna change this sketch right here. This where I make it for the wires. I'm gonna change that sketch. I have to find that right perfect sketch. Okay, this right here. I'm gonna edit sketch. I'm gonna bring this all the way down. And there we go. That's perfect. Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to file. Oh wait, obviously I have to save first. Now I'm gonna go to file, and I'm going to 3D print. Pick this, Repeater host. I'm gonna wait. Okay, now I'm gonna go slice. Now I'm gonna go. So this. That's what I use. I use Repeater host. And I'm gonna go save for SD print. I'm going to name this one Wi-Fi holder Wi-Fi holder 3. Okay, so now we're done. Final part. Let's see if it works. Oh, that fits in there snug. That's good. Okay. So, it's a good job. Good job. All right, so look at this, guys. Look at this. You see that? There's something wrong with the 3D printer. I'm probably gonna have to learn how to calibrate that thing. Just look at that. The circles are not circles. Polygons are not polygons. Those are like what? What is that, dude? What is that? That's weird. And then I got this. This is perfect. But I'm just worried about that. I don't know, is something wrong with my 3D printer or something? I think I'm gonna have to like calibrate it or something. So, well, this is my finished product, guys. Stay independent.